Welcome to the Tactical Tavern. I'm your host, Tomas Alas, and in this video, we are reviewing the Tops El Pionero. This is a highly anticipated collaboration between Tops and Eds Manifesto. But is this just a regular steak knife, or is there more to it? In this video, we're going to answer that question and help you decide if this blade is right for you. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so that you won't miss future videos helping you save money and upgrade your gear. With that being said, let's cut into it. This Tops El Pionero comes in with an overall length of 7.63 inches. It sports a drop point blade measured in at 3.38 inches, comprised of high carbon 1095 steel with a Rockwell hardness of 56 to 58. This is a full tang blade, meaning that it is a solid piece of steel running into the handle, making for a much stronger and more durable fixed blade with a thickness of 0.09 inches. The handle is comfortable and very well contoured, comprised of tan linen canvas micarta with the Sneak Reaper logo on there, and I personally enjoy how subtle it is, blending into the handle quite seamlessly. The total package weighs in at 2.9 ounces for the blade alone and 4.1 with the sheath. Helping you carry around this blade is a Kydex sheath that is made from pretty thin Kydex, keeping it lightweight, and you can set it up for edge forward or reverse draw. It comes with a metal spring clip, kind of like a discreet carry concepts or a Tracker Dan style clip. However, I personally think they kind of missed the mark on this, as I don't really prefer this clip. It's hard for me to get it on and off the belt. Don't get me wrong, the clip is nice. I'm glad to see that it does come with one. It offers an immense amount of security, because trust me, that thing is not coming off your belt. However, for me and what I'm looking for in a small concealable fixed blade is something I can move, carry, and change around discreetly without yanking down at my pants looking all awkward in public. I almost think that you're better off just carrying it without the clip and tucking it into a pocket or your waistline with a small static line. Some things I do enjoy about the sheath is it has a large drainage hole down here towards the bottom, and it also has this fold over taco style sheath with that thumb ramp so you can quickly and quietly pop off the blade. I think you do have some decent mounting options. However, I would have liked to see a little bit more, but you can always just add those with a drill and a Dremel. But there's also like a ½ inch of extra Kydex here on the top, which I think could even be shrunk down and made this even a more compact package. With some finesse, I was able to squeeze on a discreet carry concepts clip. This is the 1.75 inch belt loop. I think this is the most versatile way to carry this blade. You can easily and quickly clip it and remove it from your pocket, pack, or belt without having to change anything around. Let's be honest, if we are taking a 100% objective look at this blade, it is essentially a premium steak knife or paring knife. We use paring knives every single day, whether we realize it or not. And I think that's why this blade is so comfortable and familiar. It feels very natural to use it because we've been using one our whole lives. However, this one has a much better heat treat and name behind it, being made in the USA. If you have not heard of Eds Manifesto, I will drop a link down below in the description so that way you can familiarize yourself with him. He teaches some amazing survival skills and classes I highly recommend you check out. Although it may look like a simplistic knife, I assure you there are some design elements in here that help bring it to the next level. For example, with this handle, I really love this notch back here. Now, it does help with edge orientation, so you can feel it and kind of decide which way the edges tip up or tip down, but it also helps in deployment for me, being able to lock in and get it into action. Not only does it help with deployment, but if you get it stuck into something hard, you can also extract it a little bit easier because you have some grooves there to help give you a little bit more leverage. As it comes up towards the tip, there is a subtle swedge up here, allowing it to penetrate effortlessly into a variety of different organic mediums, but you can also use it simply as a regular paring knife. It just glides through food, and I really love how sharp this blade is. Another design element that may also get overlooked is the screws on here. The top one is different than the middle one, and the middle one is recessed, and for me this allows me to effortlessly transition into different grips because it has that little divot, kind of like a fire bow drill divot, and it allows you to quickly change those grips. This blade has a gray coating. It's like a tumbled stonewash finish. However, I don't think it does much to prevent against rusting because this is 1095 high carbon. Tops knives will rust on you if you don't care for them properly, so make sure to just coat it with some oil and don't leave it out overnight. A few possible considerations with this blade is that the stock is already quite thin, especially with that swedge up towards the top. You may want to be a little bit more delicate with the tip on this blade. It also is thin. So if you're sharpening and using this every day, you may be eating through that quite a bit. However, in my experience, sharpening the 1095 takes a great edge very quickly. So it's easy to maintain. You're not going to be hogging off a whole bunch of material. But again, that is certainly something to consider. It doesn't give you a whole bunch of life with the knife. A benefit of it being so thin is that it is so nimble. This thing literally just becomes an extension of your finger, and I love how concealable it is. It also favors the handle quite a bit, making it comfortable to use for extended periods of time. I also love the way that it works with the handle because there are so many different grips and configurations you can use here. I think it is quite a versatile blade. At the time of this review, you can find the Tops El Pionero for around $149.95. For me, I absolutely love the balance and utility factor of this blade. If you're a fan of Ed and his work, as well as Tops and USA made blades, I think you're really gonna dig this. Do me a favor and let me know, what are your thoughts in the comment section down below. Are you a fan of Tops, and what other gear would you love to see reviewed here on the channel? If you enjoyed this one and you found it valuable, please make sure to drop a like, share, and subscribe. And while you're there, turn on post notifications so you won't miss future videos helping you save money and upgrade your gear. While you're there, follow us on Instagram to get behind the scenes look at upcoming giveaways and fun behind the scenes content. With that being said, my name is Tomas Alas. Thank you for watching. I'm excited to see you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.